looking forward to this tonight. Temperatures are going to be around 21 degrees, so it's going to be cold. We have been participating in the Sleep Out for, I think this is our 5th year. Originally, I was contacted by an old family friend, Rhonda Young-Forcier, who was helping Spectrum organize their event, and asked if our students would be interested. A personal connection is that I have someone I care for and love very much, has had an addiction and ended up homeless for some time, and felt like, you know, if this person, one of the smartest and funniest people I know, could end up in this kind of a situation, it could really happen to anyone. Spectrum Youth and Family Services is an amazing organization. We have surpassed raising over $20,000 just from Browns River. What I love about it is that we chose a Thursday night. We're having bread and soup and an educational component that we've implemented every year to make sure that the kids just understand the situation. We have time to ask questions. We write positive messages on cardboard. If the weather permits and it's not too windy, we'll have a fire tonight, and then we'll go to bed in our tents outside in front of the school. And tomorrow morning, the kids don't get to take a shower. They have to kind of, get up and get dressed and go to school, and it's exhausting. And they have that one night experience of what it might be like for someone who's homeless that has to do that on a day in, day out basis. And I think it's a really powerful educational message that the kids receive through this experience. Very worthwhile. I'm proud to be a part of it.
Great. Hi, everyone. Good evening.
Hello.
Who's doing the sleep out there? Who's sleeping outdoors tonight? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? You know how cold it is out there? So I so appreciate that you're doing this, and that you're doing this for the young people we work with at Spectrum. We work with young people who are homeless, who are runaways, who are at risk of being homeless, okay? And kids become homeless for a lot of different reasons. So we have 8 shelter beds, okay? So kids come in, that's the first place they go, right in downtown. And they stay there, and as they learn certain things and get jobs, they move out to 2 other houses we have. One is on Maple Street, one is on Pearl. So that's 17. So 17 and 8 is 25. Last winter, a winter ago, we had to turn away a lot of kids, because we were full all the time. So I said to our board, we'll never do that again. So I went to Bishop Coyne, Catholic Bishop. I said, you have 2 churches downtown. Can I use something? A basement, a hall, anything? He said, yes, go talk to the priest who runs the 2 churches. He gave us a church hall. We opened it on November 5th. We put 10 extra beds in there. So this is the first winter we never had to turn someone away.
So for one of my projects this year, I went across the country. I drove from here to California. And I lived in my car for 2 months. And during that time, I was studying homelessness, I was going to shelters, I was on the streets talking to people. I was doing everything I could to sort of immerse myself into the culture and learn everything I could about it. And reality started to hit me then, and I wasn't even sure if I wanted to continue with my trip, because it was really sad. It was sad just to see people just like me, people my age, going into this concrete room that they called home. And not only that, but when I was talking to the person at the shelter who ran it, he basically said it's first come, first serve. So there's 12-year-olds who come in every night and they're like, sorry, our 4 beds are full, or we don't have room for your family, go find something else. And sometimes they'd bring them to somewhere else, or they'd give them rides, but usually they'd just be like, go walk around the city for a few more hours, hope you find something.
Every Easter, we make these little baggies for homeless people. So there's usually a pair of socks, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a washcloth, shampoo, some soap, a soap bar, and then there's some food that doesn't waste, like fruit snacks and granola bars. And so When I make those, I always store them in the back of our car so that if I do see a homeless person, I can just take that out of the trunk and give it to them.
Well, I got 0 sleep and I'm very tired and I just want to sleep right now. I'm gonna fall asleep in like 8 classes. There's only like 4, so you know.
I was up at 1:30, 3, 3:30, 4:15, and then between there a lot. I couldn't get comfortable because my sleeping bag was so tight, so I couldn't curl up in the ball like I normally would. And then my face kept getting cold, so then I'd have to like throw my sleeping bag over my face. But I checked the weather at 2:30 in the morning and it said that it felt like 9 degrees. And then when I woke up, there was frost all over the place, so it was not ideal, but I mean, it's similar to what people have to put up with, so it's kind of scary to think about.
So it was cold, noisy, but sleeping out really made me think what it would be like if I was homeless. I had to do a lot of planning. I hope I have everything I need here for school today. I won't be taking my hat off. I think that's what the hat's for, to cover up what our hair looks like today. So, but I was really happy with all the kids who showed up, and it was great. It was a great experience.